What's going on, peeps? Welcome. Bird's Eye View. Yours truly, Will I Am, in the building with Will. We got Mika J. What's going on, Mika J?
Not much. How y'all doing? Slow motion.
Slow motion. I think I've heard it
Yeah,
before.
yeah,
Bump City.
yeah.
How you doing, Bump City?
Hey, hey, I'm right there with Mika. Slow motion, better than no motion. Yes, sir.
That's right. I
There
love it.
you
I love it.
go.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
I'm gonna use Mika's word. Slow motion, baby.
Okay, you gonna put a baby behind it? Okay, let's.
Yeah.
Oh goodness gracious! Alrighty then. On
Yep.
that note, I want to go ahead and thank the sponsors, Mile Wide Bird Company, In Touch Therapy, Dr. Dion Woods, and T-Shirt Hooligans for showing support and all that good stuff. Really appreciate you guys. We got a lot of stuff to cover today, and don't forget. After this show, we got the Will Show. We got the Miss Kentucky Flag Football is going to be joining the Will
Oh
Show.
shit.
Also, the state champion
That's
as
what's
far as
up.
assumptions. So definitely be doing that. So get in line with that one. But we're going to rock and roll today. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're going to start with something that ended on a great note, and now it's like, okay, maybe. Boca Raton Bowl. This is the Boca Raton Bowl. Louisville versus Toledo, December 23rd at 2 p.m. It's going to be kind of strange because normally, you have a bowl game, a good bowl game that's going to be after Christmas, and
Right.
or you have we're used to that, and we also used to, playing UK basketball after Christmas. So now it's like everything's before Christmas. It is what it is. The guys finish on a great note. It's kind of, leave a little
Yeah.
nasty taste, get that nasty taste out of your mouth, even though we have some things that we wish would have panned out. But Louisville versus Toledo, how excited are you for this game, Mika J?
I won't say I'm excited. I mean, I think it's great. They're in Florida. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're looking for, a warm little destination, that's good for the fans that are traveling. I don't really know too much about Toledo, so I'm just hoping that, we come out with the win.
Only thing I know about
I think
Toledo,
my season was over at the UK.
you better not lose to Toledo. That's the only thing I know about Toledo.
No,
They
Don't
better
don't.
not
I
lose to
think
Toledo.
I think
Go ahead, Bob.
Kentucky beat them 41-10 the first week. Kentucky beat them the first week of the season
Oh,
41-10 or something like that, I believe. Yeah,
Mm.
so it says
okay.
enough about Toledo. But I'm not so much excited for the game. As I am for the young kids that's gonna, what I'm saying, the young kids are gonna get the extra practice
Yeah.
heading into spring ball. So what I'm saying, they get the extra practice. And you got the old retiree folks that love going to Florida that are, what I'm saying, that'll make the trip. So that's a nice trip for
Yeah.
the older generation that going down there to the what's it called, the Bush Beans Bowl or something?
Nah, man. It's
Is
Boca
it the Bush
Raton,
Bean?
No,
right?
the Boca
Oh,
team,
okay.
right?
Boca Raton
Okay.
Bowl.
Okay,
And
Boca team.
and and
Boca
and,
Raton.
Okay.
and,
Well,
and, and fact check, Kentucky only won 24-16.
is that is that
Ooh,
it?
where'd you get
24 to
41?
16? Okay.
Yeah, he tried to
I don't know. I'm thinking. I don't know. No, I did. I kid you
He
not.
said
I thought I
91.
read 41-10
make it
earlier.
Ricky
make it
thought it
shit
was
up.
91
Hey,
Make it
zeros.
shit up.
but
Ever,
I got 41-10. Our game, we hit 41 of Kentucky. My mind's messed up right now. 24-16. So that still says a lot about them.
okay.
So shit. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm gonna say this. All I'm gonna say
Well,
this is that who
Uh,
is gonna play in this bowl is gonna mean everything. Is it gonna be the youth? Of course, it
my
should
bad,
be.
Gerald.
But you need to go ahead and Gerald. That was Kent. Gerald went to Kent. Yeah, he went to Kent,
Yeah,
not
but
Toledo.
Gerald said Toledo's always a good team. Come on, but my bad, Big G.
Oh no, yeah. And back in
Gerald.
the day,
Uh huh.
that's what that is. So, hey,
Right.
we don't
Okay.
we don't care about that, man. Big Gerald, go on somewhere with that, dude. Stay with Kent and all that good stuff. All
All
I
we
know
care is
is
that we better not lose.
bet not lose this game.
Yeah.
Take care of
That's
Right.
it.
business. Get these young dudes in there,
Thank you.
and run it out. I want to see Deuce. Go ahead, and let Deuce start. Let him do what he got to do. The other guy, Mason Mims, whoever, let's do. That's what it matters. Because if you get,
Right.
who's gonna play though? That's the key.
Well,
That's the
Because
hopefully
question.
Jennings.
who? I'm sorry, Mika. Who you said?
Jennings, the dude that went off on the at the Kentucky game.
Braxton. Yeah. I mean, they have
Right.
no.
Yeah, the freshman.
They definitely gonna be playing. Him and North
Yeah.
Harden kid is
Yeah.
definitely gonna be playing. But on this defense,
I'm
because
Yeah.
you
really
got
surprised
some.
we haven't heard already.
Yeah. I mean, hell, we play next week. Damn near. I mean, in 2 weeks, so it's gonna
Right.
come. It's coming out quick.
Well,
Yeah.
they got
Yeah.
2 weeks.
It's coming out quick.
Yeah,
Right.
they
Right.
got 2 weeks.
But my problem is going to be the defense. Who is trying to do other things? Who's going to be trying to get ready for
Uh,
the pros and that kind of thing, stuff like that? Because they got a lot.
true.
Their offensive line is all seniors. So we lose that whole
Yeah.
offensive line. So are
Mm-hmm.
they going to play? Some of them probably
Yeah.
never played. The good thing that it's in Florida. That's the good thing that it's in
Yeah.
Florida. Because if this was in New York and it's cold and playing on that
Somewhere
baseball
cold.
field or Boston again, go with Fenway, it'd be a
Yeah.
mess. It'd be a mess. It would be a
Right.
mess. Thank God that's not like that, without a doubt. So we'll see. Hey, I'm glad that they made it a bowl. And hey, congratulations to the Louisville Cardinals on that one. So yeah, the 23rd at 2 p.m.,
Yes.
guys. So you guys are still got to work, do what you got to do.
Phew.
Do what you got to do. I don't think it's going to be a lot of
PTO.
fans there. I don't think it's going to be a lot of fans. It's too early. Close to Christmas. Close to Christmas.
It is
It
close.
is.
It is.
Close. All right. So we know that the college football playoff, was announced, and we got a school up north that is taking care of business. They spending their NIL money. They beating teams they ain't beating a while. They're the number one seed. Congratulations. Got out of that deal with Louisville. Thank goodness they did. I guess. Thank goodness.
I know,
But
right?
it might have been
Right. Right.
that might have been
Yeah.
an ass
Yeah.
kicking. It
Yeah.
might have
A
been an ass
blessing.
kicking.
It was a blessing in disguise.
that was
Big
a
time.
blessing for
Yeah.
us.
Yes, thank goodness.
It was.
Uh,
Without
but
question.
but it's two teams that we beat that's in the playoffs. You got Miami, of course, got in there. Hats off to the
Yep.
ACC because they did a marathon of the Miami and Notre Dame game the whole
Yeah.
day. The whole day, man.
Yeah.
See,
Right.
yeah,
Notre Dame was hot behind that.
hot. Yeah, I
Right.
would have been too, but
Rightfully so.
you're not in the
Yeah.
conference though. Not in football,
But
so
wouldn't you be?
Right.
you're not in the
I
conference.
would be too.
Yeah.
You're not in the conference,
Yeah.
buddy. Head to head. It
Yeah.
is what it is. You can
Yeah.
get mad all you want. You want all
Yeah.
that money because you'd have got all that bowl money, all that
That's what it
college
is.
playoff money and that NBC money. You get
Yeah.
greedy. So it is what it
Contract.
is.
Yeah.
And James Madison,
Yeah.
James
Mm.
Madison in there
Handle business.
handle
They handle
business.
business.
But how do you feel though, Bump, when you see the teams that we beat in there like that, man? How do you feel when you saw that bracket come
It's
out?
they. It's a season of what could have been for us. It's what could have been. You know what I'm saying? So when you
Yeah.
look at those games that we lost by a total of what 7 points, 5 points on the season, the 3 games aside from the SMU game, it shows what you could have.
Right.
It shows what you could have been.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? It's just a season of, you know, like we said last week, a disappointment. It's a season of disappointment, man, because you got two teams
Yeah.
that you in Miami that you know what I'm saying, you went down there and played maybe one or two of the best games of the year against Miami.
Yeah.
And here they in it and you know what I'm saying, didn't win the conference championship and you had a chance to run the table this year. And you laid an egg in 3 games.
Big time. Big time. Mika J,
Yeah.
how you feeling, Mika J, when you seen that?
I kind of felt like bump. I mean, it was almost we did this to ourselves. Like we are the reason that we wasn't in that playoff. And if you think about it, if SMU was the only game we lost, you would have been even ranked higher up in there. You know what I'm saying? That was just I don't know. They kind
Right.
of It kind of pissed me off. But we knew that James Madison had an opportunity because they're a good football team.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, that team didn't deserve to be there. They can play football. They're a good team. We had a tough time against them. We
yeah,
didn't adjust until second half. So it's not like they didn't deserve it. It was more so with the Miami. It was like, dang, you didn't even make it to the conference championship and you still got in.
Right, 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 right.
yeah,
Yeah, that was crucial,
Yeah.
big time, and and you lost another game too, right? So it's just disappointing,
Right.
like you said. Just so I look more of the Miami than I do the James Madison because I think that's more of the people who is in the out of the Power Five, out of the Power Four, like the Memphis and
right.
Yeah.
things like that. Tulane got in and all that, but it's more of like you had an opportunity if you would have just took care of business, point blank,
Took
to
care of
be in there,
business.
took care of
Yeah,
business because you had that. Now
Yeah.
the bad thing is that you Notre Dame might have got in over Louisville just because they wouldn't have had the head to head. See, that's what saved
Oh,
right.
that's
Miami.
true.
That's what saved
That's
Miami
true.
because at the end of the day, they had to bring that element in there because they played each other. It's like, hold on, and they haven't beat anybody. So it's like that. But if Louisville would have
Yeah.
did it, they Louisville probably got y'all know we got screwed. Y'all know we would have got screwed.
Right.
We'd have been like, damn, we ain't get in.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope, 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 all that. But hey, congrats to
Uh,
those teams, man. They won, they took care of business.
yeah.
Like I said, Indiana's rocking and rolling and doing things they haven't done, and but you got to spend money,
Two
and
years.
they spend money
You do.
Gotta
back to
spend
back,
money.
back to back playoff appearances. So it's not like like
Yeah.
they spend money.
Yeah.
Let's see. I saw somebody post on X that rumor is that somebody told
Supposedly
Brom
Brom's got the money.
he's gonna have the money for football. I got to see this. So that portal, we gonna
Yeah,
see.
we'll see.
Supposedly the
We gonna
money's gone.
see. Okay, all right. I hope so. Goodness gracious. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's get into a little bit of round ball special on this one. Uh, we're gonna start with this one. Even though we know Louisville took an L against Arkansas, they bounced back against Indiana, 87-78. Uh, Led the game wire to wire, which was impressive, especially neutral site, but it's a definitely neutral site game. So I'm glad to see that happen. Their defense was there. They looked like a team that was invested in playing defense. They didn't get
Yeah.
they didn't get punked out. We knew that Indiana was going to go ahead and be physical because they saw another team do the
Mm-hmm.
same thing. Only thing is they had more athletes than you guys. But Indiana was determined, but Louisville said, no, we're not going to go out like that big time. Before we get rocking and rolling into it, I'm going to give everybody caught up on the team stats and the box stats real quick. Louisville shot 46%, Indiana 41. Louisville shot 42 from 3 pointers. Indiana 32. Louisville ended up shooting 24 for 28 free throws, 86%. Took
That was
care of
good.
business on the road. Indiana 15 for 19, 79. Rebounding was tied 34 all. Uh, Indiana had 10 offensive rebounds, Louisville 7. Steals, Louisville had 9, Indiana 4. Louisville had 15 assists, Indiana had 14. Turnovers, 13 even. Points in the paint, Indiana 28, Louisville 24. Fouls, which I didn't think it was going to be this way, but I guess you had to do a lot of fouling when you're behind. Indiana 21, Louisville 19. As far as the box score for your Louisville Cardinals, Mr. Fruit took care of business, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 turnovers. He had 5 of those 13 turnovers.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, right, right. Ryan Conwell, 21 points on 3 of 7 3 pointers, 10 for 11 free throws, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers. Mikael Brown, 9 points, 0 for 4 from 3 pointers, 5 for 5 free throws, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 turnover. Isaac McNeely, 15 big ones, 5 of 9 3 pointers,
Mm.
3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers. Javon Hatley, nice solid game, 15 points, 1 for 5 3 pointers, 2 for 2 free throws, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Off the bench, you had my guy, everybody's guy, Kobe Rogers, 12 points, perfect from the field goal, 4 for 4, 2 for 2 for 3 pointers, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover. Khalifa hit a three. That's what I'm gonna say with him, and that's all the scoring on the bench. But Woolley had 6 rebounds, 2 assists off the bench. Pryor had 2 rebounds and a block, turnover. Roos had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, all that good stuff like that. Mika J, what's your thoughts on Louisville take care of business against Indiana?
I thought it was really good considering they try to manhandle us and the refs wasn't calling anything. Um, and I'll tell you what, I think that this team is letting us know that I know the hype was all around Michael coming in, but this team plays well, even if he's having a bad day.
Right.
Everyone still comes
Hmm.
in and does what needs to be done. That I appreciate that because we know last year if Chucky was off, we had no clue
Done.
where them points were going
Yeah,
to come from.
it was over. It was
It
over.
was
Right.
over. You know what I'm
Right.
Done,
saying?
done, done,
But
done.
I appreciate that everyone really comes in and plays the role and does what needs to be done. Fru had a really good game, other than those turnovers.
He did.
He played a little bit
Yeah.
more physical. I want to see, just a little bit more physical. I do think that a couple times with him taking the ball down instead of just taking the dunk is why he got those turnovers.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna say the same thing,
I'm
Mika.
excited to
Good
see
point.
how he continues to improve.
Yeah, yeah. He's a professional.
Mm.
All he got to do is learn the
Yeah,
United States of America ball. Once he figure out how and what he can get away
Yeah,
that's
with,
it.
he's gonna continue to get better. There's gonna be more rebounds and
yeah.
stuff like that, and
Yeah.
sucking up that win. Bump City, what's your thoughts on the game?
I think Louisville set the tone, man, when coming out and you got jumped on them 13-0 or whatever it was. You set the tone there. You was hitting shots, and when Louisville's hitting shots like that early, it's gonna be hard to beat Louisville. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because you hitting so many threes, and they even when they start hitting twos, you still hitting threes. And like Mika said, you never know where it's coming from. Like people's call McHale our best player. He's top 10 coming out of the draft next year, but he's probably not our most consistent, our best player right now. Not to say that he won't be by the end of the
I don't
year,
think
but
so.
right now
Right.
It's
it's Conley.
Conwell. Conwell.
Ryan.
Conwell, yeah, I'm
Ryan is
sorry,
killing it.
Conwell
Yeah.
is right. Yeah, he's killing it, man. And so you got to take heed to the fact that, man, it could come from anyone on any night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a good game. Like Mika said, they tried to physical it up, and I think early they kind of took a man out of the game, Brown out of the game early with the
Yeah.
with the rough play, and he has to learn. He's gonna have to learn to play through that because if you go into the
Yeah.
cup, you plan on going next level. You got to learn to finish some of those.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, it was a good
For
game, and
sure.
what I'm saying, a true Big Ten team, physical team that that we gonna see teams like that coming along in the ACC coming down the line.
Oh yeah, Clemson
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah, most definitely.
Right.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing that stood out to me is that, after that Arkansas game, it kind of questioned, like, the leadership, right? Like, somebody has to be the leader. And this game,
Yeah.
it's definitely Conwell. Like, he set the tone. He got in there, not just shooting the three, shooting it, but he played defense, got a steal. He set the tone. When your
Yeah.
best player, who's right now the
Right.
best player of the team, is trying to play defense and do what he needs to do, it sets the tone. And he set the tone.
Yeah.
McNeely
Right.
was on fire. I mean, this is the perfect system for him. He don't have to worry about all that stuff that he was with Virginia. He can sit there, and you have to really pay attention to everybody. So if you got Fru that's able to take it to the hole and dunk on you,
Yeah.
or even shoot the three, hit a three,
Yeah.
it stretches the
Set up. Yeah.
Right.
floor,
Step
all
outside.
that stuff, man. It is lovely. And you hit it on the head, McCall. Not only did that, like, far taking out of the game, because he know he was getting fouled. He wasn't gonna get no calls, and he was fouling and was in foul trouble. And that just comes with it because you hit the thing bump. Conrad may be the best player right now, but that doesn't mean that at the end of the season it
Yeah.
cannot be somebody else. But you got to learn the
True.
game.
Right.
You got to learn the game. This is not high school, and he will. We all know that. And when it clicks, it's
Yeah.
going to click, and it's going to be dangerous. Mika J
Right.
hit it out of the park. Supposed to be our best top five, top whatever player, and we did that minus him. Really, they was running sets at the
Yeah.
second
Yeah,
half to
scary.
get him going. Mister Hadley was doing
Yep.
post moves down there, the ISO ball
Yeah,
shooting three, looked good with it, which we missed
Yep.
against Arkansas, who was a talented team, and he couldn't get off. Pryor
Yeah.
comes in there. Everybody knows it wrong. Kobe Rogers, hats off to you, my guy. You was like, hey, they forgot that when he was at Charleston, he scored 20 points at least three times. He can score. He can put the ball in the hole. He
right.
plays
Yeah,
defense.
he can
He
score.
loves that without a doubt, man. So, hey, I just love it. There's some things we just need to twerk a little bit. But hey,
Tweak.
hats off to them, and you do what you gotta do. And I
Yeah,
love Wooly. Wooly can
yeah,
probably average 14,
Yeah.
18 points
Yeah.
easy. He goes in there. He's a garbage glue guy. We got two rubber band, two glue guys. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Rogers and Wooly, they go in the guard, and they defensive minded. They get rebounds. And you don't hear them complaining. They rocking and rolling. So great win, great comeback. Now you got a week off before we go to the next game and get to the next game. So
yeah.
uh, good win, good win, good win.
Good
Yeah,
win.
one quick last point is Kelsey said after the game, he said, man, he's sit them down and define their roles for them.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come into the
Oh,
game and
good.
you know what I'm saying, you know what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, he said he sit and told
Yep.
each player what their role was on this team.
Right. Right. I
So
can
this
see
was
So
after
we
the
talked about that
Arkansas
early,
game,
man.
after that loss.
Arkansas game.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah. He
Yep.
sit them down and told them their roles. So
I just think somebody's role is probably going to change as soon as he's get a little bit healthier though. I can see that.
yeah,
I can see that once he gets a
Oh,
little
I
bit
think so
healthier,
too.
his
Yeah,
is
I
going to
see that.
change, and
I see
we
that.
we might see the Magic Man a little bit lesser against better quality teams. Let's put it
right,
athletic
right,
teams too. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I can see
right.
that big time. All right,
Yeah, he'll start playing situational ball.
right, big time. What he needs to be. Who's your MVP of the
Yes.
game, Mika
Yes.
J?
I'm gonna have to go with Ryan. He's just been consistent each game. I don't. Saturday was no different. I think that he came in like you said. We were looking for who that leader is going to be for this team, and he came in and he said, I'm great. Put this team on my back." So he's my MVP.
Bump City.
I'm gonna go with Hadley, man. He kind of seem like he's
Like so.
starting to come out of his slump. He's coming out of that slump, man. And not only does he give us inside play, he's starting to step outside and hit threes. And he's not
Yeah.
one of those ones that's gonna stay on the perimeter the whole game and shoot threes. He's banging inside and he's doing a lot of our grunt work.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with Hadley, man, on that one.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the bench. I'm gonna go to Kobe Rogers, just because Mika, you said it.
Okay.
Last year we didn't have a backup point guard, and once Chucky got
No.
out, it was a wrap. We had to deal with turns dribbling
Yep.
high and shit like that. No offense,
Right.
but it's different when you got
In a
somebody who
bad
can
way.
run that. Hey, it's true. Everybody can go back, dribbling a little bit too high. But once you got somebody who can
Yeah.
run the offense and you guys can still get your shots, your spots, and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And right now he's probably passing more. So hey, love that. I'm gonna go with Kobe on that. So great game, period, with those guys. Um, who's the stuff for the season? Louisville's 9-1.
Mm.
Who is your surprise player this far? Bump.
I'm gonna go with Frew, man, because after the Kansas game,
Right.
which I understand it was early, he was looking like I think he's gonna be a project. But it's just a matter of him, like you said, he's a smart player. So I think it was just a matter of him, what I'm saying, learning the system and learning a little bit more of American ball. But after the Kansas game, I was kind of scared. It wasn't looking so good. But man, he's coming a long way, man. And what I'm saying, he's real consistent for us. So
Right. Right.
I'm gonna go with Frew on that, man, because he battles, what I'm saying, he rebounds, he scores.
Uh-huh.
He's consistent down low. It's that presence that I think that I was kind of scared that we didn't have beginning of the year.
Got you. Got you. Mika J.
I kind of like that one too. I think we talked about this that we wasn't sure, how we would match up down low because we really didn't feel like we had no big man, and Fruit is proving himself to be, what he was brought in here for. And I'll tell you what else, Fruit's
Right.
consistent on the free throw line.
Yes, he
He's
is.
not missing on that
Yeah. Yes, he
line.
is. Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
those are points
Yeah.
at the end of the
Right.
games that you're gonna need. So I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with you, Bump. I think that he would be my surprise player also.
I'm gonna go
Hmm.
with Conwell because all we knew was that he was a shooter. I don't think everybody knew
Yeah.
that dude can go to the hole. He's a big body guard. He's like Brunson for the
Yeah.
Knicks. He can get down there, bottle
Right.
you up. He's playing defense, and he's just smooth, man. I mean, if you look at it, Louisville's so privileged to have two lights out shooters in McNeely and him.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
bounce the
Right.
floor. They bounce the floor so well that it is and it just moves like an orchestra. And I just think that in the leadership and him just being more than just a shooter, I like that. And
Yeah.
it's gonna be scary if we can get that top five to start knocking down some J's consistent. It's gonna be a wrap and going
Yeah.
downhill and passing. But I'm gonna go with Conwell. I'm gonna go with Conwell on that
I
one.
Big
like
G
it.
said Fruit can
I
pass
tell you
too.
who else was kind of a surprise for me too was Isaac. I mean, we knew that he was a shooter
Yeah.
for Virginia, but if you really pay attention in the game, Isaac is a good rebounder. He gets a
Yes, he
lot of
is.
our rebounds
Yeah,
He
he's
gets out.
athletic.
for.
He's
Yeah.
athletic.
So
He's athletic.
yes,
Yeah, and he's
yes,
gonna.
And you know another thing,
He's go ahead.
he said he also said, man, he's getting more open looks now than he's ever did at Virginia.
Yeah.
Because like you said, the
I
floor space
believe
so
it.
good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What's gonna
Yeah.
yeah,
happen? What's gonna happen? He's gonna catch a body too. He's gonna dunk on somebody,
I
dude.
Yeah.
believe it.
Watch. He's gonna
Yeah.
dunk on somebody. Dude's
Yeah.
legit 6'4" and can get up. So he
Oh
gonna
yeah,
catch
he's
somebody.
nice.
Just throw
Yeah.
some
He's
oops to
nice.
them guards.
Yeah.
Just throw some oops to that. So yeah, I love that. All right, so let's go this way. If you had to change it,
Mm.
would you change it? And if it is, who's your starting five? Mika J.
At this point, I wouldn't change it.
Okay, mate.
No, I don't think I would change it. I kind of like it. If maybe anything, maybe I would bring Isaac off the bench like how he did Rain a few times last year. But as of now, I think the starting five works.
Who would you put in there
I know
though?
we kind of
Over
worried at
McNeely.
the beginning, huh?
Who would you put in if you took
What'd you
McNeely
say?
out? Who would you put in? You said if you would put McNeely to the bench, who's coming in for him?
Wu doesn't start, right?
Who?
Ruth doesn't know.
Wooly.
Ruth
He
doesn't
doesn't.
know.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
you say Wooly?
So
No.
yeah, maybe Kanai,
Oh,
but maybe Kanai.
okay.
Maybe you could give Kanai that opportunity. I feel like he still hasn't reached his ceiling yet. I think that we still
He hasn't
haven't
found his
seen
groove.
the potential.
Nah, yes.
He hasn't found his groove. I felt like last year he played a little bit more confident than he is right now. I feel like maybe if he got that opportunity to start instead of coming off the bench, he could get a groove where he's
Yeah,
confident.
yeah. It's less minutes available. He's got to take somebody's
Right.
minutes.
Yeah.
He's got to take it. I guess it's in
Yeah.
practice or whatever. Bump City, what you thinking?
Yeah.
I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change because I think if anybody, and initially, I was thinking maybe Ruth for Hadley coming out of the summer and what we was hearing and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. But
Yeah.
Hadley, the way he's playing now, you know, he's more of a back to the
He's our
he's more of
post.
a back to the
He's our
basket player.
he's our post
He's
player.
your post present.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gerald said start Ruth at the 4 and bring in Hadley. But the thing is, if Ruth played
Mhm.
inside,
Yeah.
you can go
You
yeah.
can do that. Yeah.
Because like I was thinking early in the year, you can't. But he's Roof is more perimeter based. He wants to drift on the perimeter now. If he
Yeah.
came and played on the
Yeah.
inside, it was physical because he's more athletic, I believe, than Hadley. But Hadley gives you that consistency, that older man
That
leadership, I believe.
yeah.
Right,
And
and
Hadley's a
also
dog.
Hadley can step
And he's
outside.
tall.
He had a nice jumper.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, I think eventually once Ruth finds his groove and his role is more defined and he starts playing inside, because like I was telling somebody earlier, We don't have that Shane Bohannon. You had a Gorgie that would
No.
rebound, but you had that dog in Bohannon that would
Yeah.
go to them boards and do the grunt work. And right now, that's Hadley.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hadley.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't change a thing right now. Right now, I wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
And you're right, Gerald. We're gonna need an athletic
it's good.
against the big schools.
We are.
Hold on, that
Yeah.
I'll pull
Yeah,
this stuff up. So, but right now, only dude that's to me once he gets healthy that's gonna crack that lineup would be Pryor
Kaysen.
because
right.
Yep.
Yeah,
he would play off so well with Frew. He's 6'9". He can rebound. Once he gets that confidence in his, get that mental stability of that,
you can block out of it. Yeah,
yeah, about the knees okay and all that. And then the thing about it, then you could take McNeely out if you want to, and shift Haley to the three, or whatever, however you want to do it. But I just think, and Gerald's right. If you want to get big, go against these athletic teams, especially in the comp like Clemson, Duke, and stuff like that, you're gonna have to have Pryor healthy so you can do that. Now, also,
yeah,
Got to.
yeah.
even if you want to keep the starting lineup cool, we need Pryor to at least play that 5 on that second unit because Khalifa's gonna get killed against these teams
Yeah,
Oh,
in
he
the
can't.
hell
SEC.
yeah.
He gonna get killed.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
got no moves, none of
yeah.
that,
Yeah.
none of that, bro.
Yeah.
No,
We may
no.
not see. We may
Great
Your
passer.
did not play.
your trick
Coach's
passing
decision.
isn't gonna work on more athletic players.
No,
No, they're gonna
Clemson
figure
is
that
not
shit
gonna be able
out.
to do
They're
all
gonna
that
figure that out
passing.
eventually.
Yeah, they'll stop you. Don't
Yeah.
even guard you, bro. Like, go ahead. We give up at 2
Yeah.
or 3. Sometimes you don't want to shoot. So, yeah, but I'm with you guys. I think you keep it the same. But those are things you maybe can look, tweak and things. But, yeah. But right now, it's working.
Right.
It's working. All
Yeah. It
right.
works.
Mm. We say Haley is the post. But when we play these bigger teams, can we survive without it? And with Frew, who's working with Frew in practice? Because he's always at top. What's the deal?
Right.
When we
I
play
don't
these
know.
teams, when you have the boozer guy and the other tall guy they have,
Mm.
can we survive that without having a true post? Because that's going to erase Hadley. Hadley's not going to be able to post up Boozer because Boozer's the 4. So can we survive,
Right.
especially going in the tournament without a true post though? Mika?
Oh, I knew you were gonna come to me first.
When
I
we
don't
taking me,
know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think that that's when you're gonna have other guys having to scrap a little bit more because we know who we are. We know right now that we don't have that. So you're still coming out playing physical teams. The dude from Indiana was a big dude. You still was able to do what needed to be done. Now Arkansas was a problem, but I think even Arkansas wasn't going to be a problem if we were making shots and made free throws. That we had that game. That game was
right?
won if you did what needed to be done. So I won't even. I can't
Yeah,
say that.
we got
I
within
think that
5.
you. I think you can win without a true post.
Hmm. Yeah, because to me, I'm looking at the question more from the ACC tournament, not just but in the
Mm,
tournament play, because there's going to be times with that jumper's knife
I don't know.
falling.
I guess I haven't seen everybody.
Right.
I'll be honest. I haven't watched everybody in the ACC play yet, so I
Mhm.
don't know.
It's a lot of good teams, and I'm not even talking about ACC. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to do well with that. I think it's only a
Right.
few teams that's going to, you know, Duke and North Carolina, Clemson,
Yeah.
but it's not as athletic. That kind of stuff. And hopefully those will get him ready to scheme however he needs to scheme. Bump City, what you thinking?
Right.
I believe it's all on matchups. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we see a team like
I do
Florida that
too.
won it last year that didn't have a true
Woo.
post player last year.
Yeah, but
They
they
didn't have a
but
true post player,
but but
and
they had but
like you said,
they had 3 dudes 6'10" down there that was blocking that defend you. Yeah, they front line was huge. Two
right. So
dudes,
it's
and then they brought
so
another
it's what I
dude in
say.
there.
So I think it's all on matchups. Like last year we seen, but like we ran into a team in Creighton last year in the tournament that had a tremendous big that killed us.
Woo! Shut your
But
mouth.
at the
Can
same time, we didn't have the shooters last year. We had one player. He was hurt. What happened with? I mean, did he get
Yep.
in foul trouble last year? He got in foul trouble in the
But we had
tournament
two
game,
people
and
Remember,
we
that
didn't
was
have no
hurt.
shooting.
you talking about Rain?
Remember,
You remember he was
Rain didn't
hurt.
play.
He
Rain
was
got
hurt.
hurt,
Yeah,
and
he was
Yeah,
hurt.
Rain was
Chucky
hurt.
was in
Rain
foul
Hmm.
was hurt.
trouble.
So you in
True.
trouble. Chucky got in foul trouble. So it's all on matchups, man. If you get a team that's just got a true 4 or 5, you
Right.
might be in trouble.
Right.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, you got shooters now that could compensate for the lack of
You got to bring him
points in
out.
the paint.
Yeah.
You got to
Point.
bring them
Yeah.
out. So
Got
if
to
I
we
bring
agree.
him.
hitting, we could beat anybody.
Right. 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 That's true. That's true. I, like I said, and I hate to beat a dead horse, but it is going to depend on spacing and also. I just think a lot is going to rest on Pryor's shoulders. It is. I'm sorry, because until Roof gets it, because like Bump said, if he was more of a threat inside, then hell yeah, he probably would be playing more. Dude's
Yeah.
athletic. He's an athletic freak. I mean, because to me, when Brazil was going off for Arkansas, I'm like, put roofs on him. That's his twin. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They both 6'10",
Right.
can jump. Let
Right.
them get it. So, and I know that they understand that. They know what they need to do. And like you said, there's so many shooters on this team. If one go down, so spread it out, make them guard, make those big guys come out and drive past them. Because that's what's impressive about Fru, because he can take his man to the hole. Not just the
yeah,
Indiana
Yeah.
game. He's
yeah,
done it several times
Yeah.
before. So that's going to make a difference too. Get those dudes in foul trouble, bring them out, all that. So we'll
yeah.
see. Right now, things, let the cake bake and let them do what they do, man. And it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see. Next.
I agree with you, Gerald. I think Michael also needs to start getting to the paint
He
and
does.
dish.
Yeah, yeah.
He.
He's
I
six
don't
And
know.
five.
dishing,
He's kind. I don't.
especially when that jumper's not falling.
Yeah, like he's still kind
He's
of
6'5".
not
Yeah.
sure also of himself. And what I've noticed about him is the moment that he gets in his head, he's done. Like he's checked
Yeah,
out.
It's
he's
He's
free throws
either
and
he's
everything.
young.
mad
Yeah,
or
Yeah,
he's young.
he
he
He's
gets
can't
young.
take.
frustrated.
He
Yeah.
doesn't know how to bounce back yet.
Yeah, and that's the
Yeah.
hardest position to play as a
I,
freshman. Is a point guard,
it
especially
is.
for a
Yeah.
coach who was
Yeah.
a point guard, who's their system.
Right.
That
Yeah.
is true,
Yeah,
and he does need to go down here because, like I
and that's
said,
why I believe.
he's not used to his body, dude. He was itty bitty. He's got to get used to
Yeah.
Yeah,
being 6'5" and taking his man to the hole. But
Yeah.
also, Kelsey's got to tell him that. Kelsey has to say, "I need you to
yeah.
go downhill and kick it out."
And I think
Yeah.
his natural position in the pros is going to be the two.
Oh yeah,
So I
oh
think
yeah.
he's
I
been a
think so.
scorer. I think he's been a scorer more or less, a distributor, because I think if he concentrated more on distributing than scoring,
Hmm.
because he's quick enough to take somebody to dribble and get in the lane
Easy,
and dish it, kick it out.
easy,
Every
easy.
So
time.
But see,
yeah,
that's why
every time. So
that's why it's important you have a Kobe Rogers on your team, because there's going to be some times when them
yeah,
two is in there together with Ryan
Oh, I
Conwell
believe it.
or McNeely. You
Yeah.
can go really
Yeah.
small ball and one big, and then you can let
Huh.
him feast,
Right.
let him do whatever. Because
right.
a normal two guard is not going to be able to keep up with Mikhail. He's going to
No,
explode on him.
No.
So you're right. Yeah, like
No.
that is his natural position. So Kobe, Kobe means a lot, big time.
he
Big
does.
time. Let me see. All right, let's see here. Let's go. Was Arkansas last year's Tennessee? Tennessee bust Louisville in the mouth, changed a lot of things. Saw that the coaches saw that, hey, we can't do this Charleston stuff. We're gonna have to be physical. We got to rock and roll, all that, and it changed. And this one, they wasn't as physical as Tennessee, but it was our first road test. Hostile environment. Dudes just as athletic, physical. You're gonna have to guard somebody who's probably just as talented as you. Are you gonna be in the right position? Are you gonna do as the coach said? Did you pay attention to the scouting report? All that stuff. So was Arkansas last year's Tennessee? I hope so. Bump, what you thinking?
I believe Kansas was that.
Mm.
I believe Kansas
I
showed
think
us
so too.
everything that we were. I think Kansas
Yeah.
exposed us. When I don't say exposed because it was first game, but I believe Kansas showed us everything we need to work. And I believe Arkansas was just a more physical team.
Well, that's that Tennessee though.
You ran up against a team, right? Tennessee was physical, but Tennessee came in here and just busted us in our mouth.
Yeah.
Tennessee
But
beat us by
we was
almost
right
30.
there with.
But
They did,
we was
and
also down by
Arkansas,
20 in Arkansas. Don't forget that. We were still
right?
down
But
by 20.
we got it back within 5. I
Yeah.
think once
But
we
we got
figured
it
it
back
out,
within
we
9.
started playing right.
So did
It
Kentucky
was
against
5.
us.
Yeah, yeah.
We got
And
it
you
within
got to
5,
remember,
so we started
that
figuring it
Tennessee
out.
game was at home.
I know.
That Tennessee game
Yeah,
was not on the
Yeah.
road. That we got busted.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
right.
And
So
Kansas
no,
not in that
But
I
we
good.
had a
agree.
chance.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think that
But
Arkansas
this
game
is the
was at
thing.
Tennessee last year either.
This is the thing. I think if we play Arkansas, this is the difference. I think if we play Arkansas in the tournament, we had a chance of beating them this
Oh
year.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But if we'd have played Tennessee
We had a
again
chance
in the
this
tournament
year.
last year,
But
it was gonna be not the same thing, but they
oh
was gonna
yeah.
beat us again. I don't think
Oh yeah.
Tennessee was just a better team.
Yeah, yeah. But it's totally two
Tennessee was
different
way
teams though.
better.
It's really two
Right.
different teams. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a wake up call from actually facing another athlete, a true athlete. Kansas had Peterson. Take him off that squad,
Yeah.
they don't look that same. Arkansas had two guards that put our guards, who was deemed
Yeah,
the
yeah,
best guards
yeah,
in the country. We got to
Yeah.
check that. We got to go back to the lab. We got to go back to the lab.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hadley, Brazil killed Hadley. Well, I got to do some other shit
And
too.
but Brazil hadn't hit shit the whole year.
Oh, we know
He
that.
was shooting. He hadn't probably hit three threes a year.
We know that. We said it on
The
our
Right.
whole year,
show.
he come out and hit 17 in the first half.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah,
gonna happen if we play them again.
yeah, yeah.
You know.
But you still gotta have guard them guards, bro. Like it is what it. Certain things don't change, right? So you're gonna have to do some things,
Right.
and our backup guards got in foul trouble. You know, I'm not saying
Yep.
that we can't
Arkansas
beat
got some
them.
great guards. Arkansas got
Yeah,
some good
I'm not
guards.
saying that we can't beat them. I'm saying it's a wake up call because you feeling good. You
Yeah.
feeling good. Yeah, shit. Y'all know that game didn't count. You feel good about yourself. And they woke. Hey, quit smelling yourself. Let's get back to practice. Let's get rocking and rolling.
Right.
All right. Last but not least, we got a biggie. I should have put state on there. Memphis comes to the Yum Center. 4-4, limping in. They did get a win this past weekend. Louisville 8-1. This
I
game is
watched them.
3:30 on Saturday. They got some old familiar faces. Bradshaw, who was at Kentucky
Yeah, play
with
Kentucky.
Calipari, with DJ Wagner, and all that stuff
Mm.
like that. So he's on their team.
We recruited him hard too.
Yeah, we did.
We
We
recruited him
did.
heavy.
Well, you know, that one person did, supposedly. This game right here,
Yeah.
supposedly, take care of business. It's
He,
good for the namesake.
he
It's
who
good
we
for the
do not
rival.
name.
You do not name him, who was
Right.
at the other game. But this right here is an opportunity to go ahead and smoke a name as far as a rival, somebody who's just like how it was Cincinnati,
Hmm.
is at home. Take care of business. To me, it's going to be interesting just to see, are we going to take care of business. This Memphis team is not the Memphis of the old. They are athletic.
No,
No.
They have length, but they're
yeah,
not a good shooting
Long.
team. This
no.
right here, to me, I need to see that 20 piece easy. Mika J, what's your thoughts on this game?
I agree with you. I think that I have watched Memphis play. I've watched. I can't remember who it was. It was earlier in the season, but I have seen them play. So I just think that we need to come in and just play Louisville basketball. Like my feel is each game everybody improve. You fix what didn't work last game. And
Right,
I
right,
think that
right.
that's kind of what we're seeing each game. Like you said, with him
Hmm.
having the conversation, letting everyone know their role. You noticed on when we played against, who was the last team we beat?
Indiana.
Indiana. You noticed that
Indiana.
they were a little bit more physical. There was more defense. There was people were getting to the line,
Hmm.
making their free
Ooh.
throws. Because we only missed 4 free throws Saturday. You said.
Yes.
So as long as I'm seeing the improvement each week, I'm good. Each game you're going in and you're fixing what needed to be fixed, then there's no reason that we shouldn't be winning our games. So I think that
Right.
Saturday should come. I think we, like you said, I think that we should win by the dub easy. because Memphis is just okay. Yeah, they're big, but I don't really know how good Baylor was.
Right. Not the same Baylor.
Right,
Bum
right.
City, what you expect?
No, without
Yeah,
question. Like Mickey was talking about, you know what I'm saying? It's good to have a mature team. You got a mature team that understands, you know what I'm saying, the game situation.
Right.
But other than that, man, I'm happy to see the rivalry. You know, that's what we grew up on. Memphis with
Yeah.
Keith Lee
didn't
and
we?
Andre Turner and those
Baskerville
guys.
home.
Yeah, yeah. That's Baskerville Holmes and did I say Andre Turner and
Yeah.
what's the guy with the goggles?
Yeah,
Elliot Perry.
Elliot Perry with the socks. So
Mm-hmm.
man, that's what we grew up on. I'm just glad they brought the rivalry back, man. It's good to see. I don't know how much longer Anthony Hardaway is going to be able to enjoy it because he look
Right.
like he's on the hot seat.
Out there.
But I'm looking forward to a good competitive game. They'll come out fired up. Memphis will because it's a rivalry game, and their
because
fans
it's a
wants
rival.
this game just as much as we do, right?
Yeah.
And their fans
Yeah,
want this game, so they hearing the same thing we did, and they got guys that from Memphis is telling them, man, Louisville, y'all got to go up there and do y'all
Beat
thing
them.
against them.
Beat
So
them.
yeah,
I'm looking for a early competitive game, and
Yeah.
if we hit, man, I think
yeah.
we'll run away with it.
Plus, I want to
Yeah.
see Mikael against some more athletic guards and players. So this is a good
Yeah.
opportunity for him to
Right.
work on things. So I think this will be good for him. Big time because the following week I think is when we go back to Tennessee or go to Tennessee. So
Right. The
all
next
this
week,
is
yeah,
Yes.
go
all
to
this is just
Tennessee.
building up, right? All
Yeah.
this is building up. So
Yeah.
we're gonna see like that. But it's take care of business. Everybody have a good time at the game. Go ahead and show them love. It is Memphis, and like Bump said, it used to be a rival, and we're trying to get stuff back. So go to those games. It's at 3:30, so it's not at 12. It's not too
Right.
Right.
late. It's right there, prime for everybody to go and check the cards out, big time. Bump, what you leaving the people with?
Uh, you know, like you said, go out to the game, enjoy the game. It's been a great season thus far. Couldn't be happier from where we was. It's good to be
Right.
really talking about Louisville basketball again. So
Yes, yes.
I'm excited about that, man, and I enjoy watching them. And I'm sitting. Y'all know where my lucky spot is. I'm sitting in my spot again, and
Right, 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 right,
I'm enjoying it. So
right, right.
hats off to the Cards and KP for getting us back here, man, in this respectable place of basketball that we in.
KP or
I
PK?
think you meant PK,
Yeah,
not K, not
PK. Oh
KP.
yeah,
yes,
PK.
y'all know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean without question.
yeah. That's why we was
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
That's why we was on it. Like, what
Right,
the
my
hell?
bad, my bad. Right.
You
Yeah,
say
right, right. Good catch. Good catch, Mick. Good catch.
yeah, yeah,
Good
yeah,
catch.
yeah, yeah. Crazy. Nika J.
Shout out to everyone who watches week in and week out. You interact. Shout out to you, Gerald. I don't know if I ever see the comments like this, but you really have gave us a lot to talk about today. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for interacting with us.
My bad. My
We
bad,
also
money.
want
My bad, money.
to we just want to thank everyone. We would like if you would share, comment, like, subscribe. Let us know
Yeah.
what we can do better. If there's something you want us to talk about, let us know. Also, we are cool with talking about anything. There are certain people that I don't know that was before my time, but the guys will have you. I promise. They will talk about everybody that you want
Right.
to talk about. But thank you and go cards.
Big time, big time. Thanks, everybody. Like I said, 54 Sports Network. Go ahead and give it a like, follow, subscribe. Don't forget, coming up at 8:30, The Will Show. Big time. Got a star athlete with that. So God bless you guys. And we are out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Deuces.